Hey everyone, this is Film Study, an All American Universe podcast. It was kind of weird because I was trying something different, and I actually I do this so much that I was like, wait, where am I in this intro? But welcome to Film Study, an All American Universe podcast. Me and Trez will be talking about Homecoming episode 210, Dance with My Father, and giving our predictions on that. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you dig it. Here it is. Next week's episode, 210, Dance with My Father, Give and Take, with Simone and Thea ready to reclaim their spot on the court. Their coach and teammates force them to deal with their lingering tension in unique ways. Damon helps JR celebrate a major milestone, but a surprise guest gives them both a different view on the family dynamic. Trying to get back on the good side of her dance class puts Keisha at odds with two people she cares about. Meanwhile, Coach Marcus is put in a difficult position when his boss and Amara want different things. Leon Lozano directed this episode, written by Marquis Jackson and Lamont McGee.
Ooh, Marquis.
Marquis, co-showrunner.
Oh,
Um,
sure.
yeah. So let's talk. Let's talk my the pairing that I don't like when they're paired up together. But I
What,
love them
Amara and
both
Marcus?
individually. Well, I love Amara individually, and I love Marcus as a coach.
As a coach.
So
Make that
Coach
distinction.
Marcus, difficult position when his boss and Amara want different things. I think that's an interesting way to put that because Amara is his boss,
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is.
and she's probably his boss's boss.
Yep.
So I'm very curious what that is like. Are they talking about the AD? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't know. I'm wondering because at first, when I first read it, like when the synopsis first came out, I was like,
Hmm.
"Is this regarding their relationship?" But then I was like, "No, it can't be," because they seem pretty like.
Hopefully, they did it. That
They
I'm
seem
being
like
serious.
I know you are. I know you are a Zeke and Amara.
Yes.
Yes, I know. I have heard. The thing is, I was on board with them, but child, the writers was like, nope. They
Hold
broke
on.
them up
Let's.
real fast.
I don't
Like,
even want to talk about it. It's still a sore subject for me. It's still a sore subject for me.
yeah, I thought it was about their relationship initially, but then when I read it again, I was like, no, this seems like this is more about his job. So I'm wondering if Marcus wants to get his because he's still assistant coach, right? He's not head right now.
No, he's the head coach, I think.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, because
So when did they reinstate him? I mean, we know that
it,
Jesse
it was
Raymond
After.
Sr. We know
Yeah,
that he
it was after.
left, but there
Oh, that's
like
true.
did they
But I think it
change?
was like he automatically got elevated. I want to say. At
Oh.
least that's what I thought. That's what I assume.
Oh, okay. Because my mind went to, oh well, maybe he's trying to officially get his head coach spot back, and Amara doesn't think he's ready or whatever. I don't
That's
know,
true.
but because I can't remember a moment in the show since Jesse Raymond Sr. left that they actually uh emphasized that he was back as head coach. I could be wrong. They probably did, and I just missed it. Um,
Mm.
I don't
No,
know,
that, and that could be. That could be.
but
Is
I
that
don't know
like?
what the different things could be. So,
Yeah, I guess it's
mm.
like the direction of the baseball team. I mean, it's gonna be something having
Maybe
to do with the baseball team. I don't know.
right.
Maybe it's with this. Maybe it's with this wellness circle. Like he was at the meetings, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know you was like leading the charge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, because okay, well, if it is about the wellness circle, then what would the argument be then for Amara? Like, is he too
Like maybe
involved in the
I'm thinking
students?
his boss would be like, you're too involved, and Amaro would be like, no,
He's
you set
not.
out to do this. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. It could be
But
that.
again, I don't know. I just need to know more information about what this
Yeah, I think
like what
that's a
it's
bit too
regarding.
vague. Yeah.
Very vague,
maybe.
very vague. But if it is involving something regarding mental health and how he approaches that on campus,
Right.
I think that would be
Marcus is
interesting.
definitely the mental health mascot
No
of the
guru
season.
yet on campus.
Yeah, like he is
Very much
he took
so.
that charge and
Very
he's
much so.
rolling with it.
He is, and good for him. Honestly, it's needed. It's
Yes.
needed.
And I think
Um,
it suits his for what his
no, I
character has
agree.
gone
I
through.
agree. I
So
again, I rag on Marcus a lot, but I think it just deep down it comes from a place of love. Love.
right, constructive criticism.
um, Keisha putting Keisha at odds with two people she cares about. Who do we think the two people are?
Oh, I don't know, maybe JR and Thea. I'm being sarcastic.
That was a wild guess. That was a bold prediction.
That was
Where did you?
that was very much sarcasm.
I was like, what?
It's definitely Nate and Simone. I mean, they Keisha and Simone. Sorry,
Keisha?
100%.
No, you. Do you mean Nate and Simone?
Wait, I mean Nate and
Because
Simone.
Keisha,
Sorry, yeah, it's Keisha. Sorry, I'm
you
getting
don't think
characters
Cam,
mixed up.
and you don't think one of those people are Cam?
Cam. Oh yeah, it could be Cam. Mm, maybe.
I'm interested, and I think I don't know if this is my prediction,
Or
but I would want to see.
Cam and Simone.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say since we've been talking about this, it would be much more. It would be a much bigger blow up for Keisha and Simone. And I'm like,
Mm.
is this the little
Yes,
taste we
yes,
got with Nate?
yes,
And
yes,
now
yes.
the actual drama is gonna be because I also think I think it would be hard to do the fact that Keisha would be letting Nate down just coming right off the heels of an episode where Simone let Nate down. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it being maybe Simone and Cam would be interesting. And Keisha's, I feel like, no shade to her, but always letting Cam down. I feel like that's been, um, unintentionally. It's never on purpose, but I
Yeah,
feel like there's always sort of something going on with Keisha and Cam. And then they talk about it and
yeah,
then they're good, but then it
always.
sort of comes back up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how that turns out.
Yeah, it could be Keisha and I mean it could be why am I getting the names mixed up? It could be Cam and Simone. Because like we said, Nate conflict doesn't really last with Nathaniel. So I
Very
can't
conflict
see
averse. Yes.
yes, I can't see it being that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Nate didn't even want to tell Keisha that she was dating Nico, which
Right.
so
Cuz she
yeah.
knew
I'm gonna
exactly
put
the
I'm gonna
reaction
hinge
she
my
would have
bets
gotten.
on Simone and Cam.
Yeah, I think it's Monica. Child,
Uh
well, then if it's Cam, then um, I don't know if they have Camisha holding on by a thread
that's what
because
I'm saying. I'm like I'm surprised, and everybody's. I feel like a ton of people have this idea that Kamisha is healthy, and I'm like,
they are not healthy.
I wish you could have just seen the face that I made. I was just like,
They
it's just like,
are not
yeah, they're
healthy.
interesting for sure. They're in each other's storylines a lot, but I don't know if I would say they're healthy. Um, but speaking of healthy, Damon helping JR celebrate a major milestone.
I know exactly what that's about. I actually don't, but this is what I think it's about.
Do share.
I think it's about his disease. I don't know
Oh,
why, but I have a
now that's a good
really
guess.
I have a feeling that it has something to do with I can't what was the name of it again? Was it aplastic anemia? Was that it?
Yes, aplastic anemia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um probably celebrating in terms of like treatment
No,
or
I
how long
agree.
he survived with with having the disease and how strong he is
Yeah.
and how especially how successful like the bone marrow transplant is and how he's been able to
Right.
thrive in
No, I agree.
baseball like I
Yeah.
just feel like it's gonna be something that that for
I
sure, because that's been like
I just hope
a
that the
huge
guest isn't
theme.
Jesse Senior.
Oh, now you
And I'm
know
like, I
what?
don't want him to be the surprise guest. I truly don't.
I
And I'm like,
don't.
where aren't you supposed to be at a cafe every week or whatever? How come we haven't seen
Yes.
Damon mention that? I knew that wasn't
Listen,
gonna last long. I'm
that
like, he
was
gonna
not
show up there
gonna.
1 week and then he gonna see that Damon's not there and he not gonna show up again. We haven't heard from this
We
man
haven't
since he
heard
left.
anything. We don't even know if this man has been in contact with
Literally.
Damon. Like, I hope it's not JR Senior, because he the last person that needs to be given advice about family.
Yes. No, I agree.
Please.
I agree.
I'm
So
I'm
I
wondering.
really miss Damon's mom, but I don't think we're gonna see it. I think
I
it's gonna be end up
do.
being JR's mom.
I was thinking Celine. I was about to say Celine. I miss Kina so much.
But I miss Kina. She brought such a great
She,
something to the show.
yes, and I hate that we haven't been able to get her this season at
I
all.
know. Yeah, yeah. So I just
But you know,
pull it out for us, all American writers,
oh,
directors, casting.
right. But that's Kina. I mean, Celine is the only other person I can think about.
Yeah, I do think it's gonna be one of the moms, but I'm holding out hope that we maybe could get Kina, but I do think it's gonna be Celine. I
It's
do think it's
probably
gonna be
gonna be
Celine,
her.
and I do
Yeah.
think Damon's gonna have to deal with everything going on with
Yeah. I think.
his dad,
I think his dad is gonna be looming over his head as
and
well.
maybe
But
that's when he disappears. That trailer that we
maybe.
got.
Yeah, maybe. I can see him probably taking moments like to himself.
Yeah, until all
Um
of a sudden he's gone and everyone's like,
until
"Where's Damon?"
right, yeah. Until everyone catches on and realizes like, okay, something is wrong. Like he's not saying anything, but we're seeing certain things.
Right,
He's saying certain things or he's disappearing and we don't know what's
right,
going on and stuff. So
right. And
um
then lastly, Simone and Thea. Any thoughts on that? I just think it's gonna be hijinks because there's no like true tension between
there's
them,
no
so it's
real
not gonna
tension,
be.
at least not
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Um at least I don't know, because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the writers, I feel like the
Mhm.
writers be jinxing us sometimes. But
That's true. Yeah,
I would like to think that there is no quote unquote tension. In all honesty,
and that
I'm
there's
really
gonna
not
be
here.
room for the both of them.
Yeah, I'm
That's what
not
I hope.
here for them being friends. Honestly, I
Hmm.
don't care about. I don't. I don't want to see a friendship between them. That's my
Wow,
honest
shocker!
opinion.
You don't care about Thea and Simone B. I'm kidding.
I'm quite fine with them being cordial. Like
Yeah,
I'm fine with them being cordial, fine with them being teammates, good teammates and that. But I don't think it should go beyond that.
I
But
just think that we shouldn't. This is what I want. I'm not even gonna predict what's gonna because I think whatever happens, it's gonna be
Mhm.
fine, right? It's gonna be. I think this is gonna. That's actually gonna be a storyline that's like one of the lighter ones of the episode. But I
Mhm.
think I truly hope that they let Thea move forward
Mhm.
without taking such massive steps back. I think the end of season one, she took a massive step back.
Mhm.
Obviously, recently in her relationship with Damon, in terms of like her mindfulness, she took a massive step back. And so I'm not talking about tiny steps back because that's like life and that's character. But these
Right.
massive steps back, I feel like they should just let Thea go on the trajectory that she's sort of started within the past episode,
Mhm.
and really just let her again let her be cordial, like let her
Yes.
have fun, like don't
I
don't
think
have her
that's
be
the
the source
best
of
thing.
all this drama. No, I agree.
Right. I think that's the best thing for her to do right now. Honestly.
Agreed, agreed, agreed.
I feel like, yeah, I think her figuring out her emotions and just taking time to herself is 100% what she needs right now. I don't think she needs to be involved in anything else. For the love of God, please, writers, like, I swear, I watched the promo. I do not need another Damon and Thea scene. I'm going to lose my mind. I can't. Please keep them apart.
I'm gonna reserve my thoughts on that pairing. um yeah, yeah. Any other thoughts? Any other thoughts on the next episode?
Um, on the next episode, no, I think that's about it.
No, but this has been, I feel like just like the episode in and of itself, this podcast was also an emotional roller
This
coaster.
was. I'm so sorry. I really did not
No, but
mean.
I'm saying like thank you for sharing and thank you for your transparency because I feel like it, trying not to be cliche, but like this is,
Yes,
when storytelling really matters
it
and
is.
like
It
when
does.
something can touch you that much,
Mm-hmm.
it's a really special thing when you can connect to storytelling like this. And so
Yes, it
again,
is.
appreciate you sharing. I hope that you're good and like everything's good with you. And no, I really enjoyed this conversation. Truly, truly, truly.